In the quiet, unassuming town of Enfield, Illinois, a tale emerged in April 1973, so bizarre and unsettling that it would etch itself into the local lore and the nightmares of those who dared to believe. This is the story of the Enfield monster, an entity whose origins and intentions remain shrouded in mystery, a reminder of the darkness that lies beyond the edge of human understanding. On the night of April 25th, Henry McDaniel returned to his home, unaware that his life was about to intersect with the inexplicable. It began with a scratching at the door, a sound out of place in the stillness of the night. What McDaniel saw when he peered outside defied explanation, a creature that seemed to straddle the line between animal and nightmare. It had 3 legs, stood about 4.5 feet tall, with a body too short for its bizarre form, and arms that hung limply at its sides. But it was the eyes, 2 pink orbs glowing like ghostly lanterns, that captured McDaniel's attention, paralyzing him with a mix of fear and fascination. The creature, as if sensing McDaniel's presence, turned those glowing eyes upon him. In a panic, McDaniel grabbed his gun and flashlight and ventured outside, determined to protect his home from whatever stood before it. The wind howled, a foreboding soundtrack to the confrontation that unfolded. McDaniel fired 4 shots, a desperate bid to fend off the creature. One bullet found its mark, eliciting a hiss from the creature that McDaniel later likened to the sound of a wildcat before it leaped with unnatural agility towards the railway embankment and disappeared into the night. When the authorities arrived, they found evidence of the creature's presence in the form of footprints unlike any they had seen before. Dog-like yet bizarrely distorted, with 6 toe pads, an anomaly that defied logical explanation. The police, faced with McDaniel's sober and earnest account, were forced to consider the possibility that something unknown had indeed paid a visit to Enfield. Yet, this encounter was just the beginning. The creature would make another appearance, drawing McDaniel and others into a series of events that would blur the lines between reality and the unimaginable. The community, once skeptical, began to listen with growing concern as more details emerged. Was this creature merely an escaped animal, its appearance exaggerated by fear and the shadows of the night? Or was it something far more profound, a visitor from a realm beyond our comprehension? As the story of the Enfield monster spread, it captured the imagination of the nation, inviting monster hunters and the curious to descend upon the small town. Enfield found itself at the heart of a phenomenon, wrestling with the implications of an encounter that challenged the very notion of what is possible. In the wake of Henry McDaniel's harrowing encounter, the small town of Enfield braced itself against an undercurrent of fear and fascination. What initially could have been dismissed as an isolated incident soon took on a life of its own. The creature, dubbed the Enfield monster, was no longer just the subject of hushed whispers. It became a phenomenon that captivated the community and beyond. Merely 2 weeks after McDaniel's confrontation, the creature made its presence known once again. This time, McDaniel reported seeing it negotiating the trestles of the railroad tracks near his home in the early hours, moving with the same eerie agility that had marked its previous appearance. Unlike the first encounter, McDaniel chose not to shoot, instead observing the creature as it made its way along the tracks, vanishing once more into the night. This second sighting ignited a flurry of activity in Enfield. A local radio station, WWKI, captivated by McDaniel's account, organized a search party that included the station's news director, Rick Rainbow. In a twist that seemed to leap from the pages of a cryptozoologist's notebook, the group reported seeing an ape-like creature in an abandoned building, and even claimed to have recorded its cries. The authenticity of these claims, bolstered by the excitement of the hunt, added layers to the unfolding mystery of the Enfield monster. The community's reaction was a tapestry of skepticism and belief. Some residents, intrigued by the possibility of an undiscovered creature, lent their voices to the growing chorus of speculation. Others, wary of the attention the sightings were attracting, expressed concerns about the influx of monster hunters. These fears were not unfounded. The arrival of armed individuals, determined to catch a glimpse of the creature, or perhaps capture it, posed a real threat to the safety of both the people and the local wildlife. The police, tasked with maintaining order, found themselves navigating a situation as strange as it was unpredictable. The arrest of 5 young men from out of town, who had come to Enfield armed with shotguns and rifles for protection, underscored the fervor that the sightings had sparked. While they claimed to have sighted the creature, their adventure ended not with a confrontation with the unknown, but with charges of hunting violations. Amidst the chaos and curiosity, theories about the creature's origins began to emerge. Was it an escaped kangaroo, its bizarre appearance a trick of the light and fear? Or perhaps a wild ape, its presence in Illinois a mystery yet to be unraveled? The debate raged, fueled by reports and rumors, each new account adding to the legend of the Enfield monster. But it was not just the thrill of the unknown that captivated the town. It was the deeper, unsettling realization that there are things in this world that defy explanation, creatures that live in the shadows of our understanding. The Enfield monster, real or imagined, challenged the community to confront the limits of their beliefs, to question the nature of the reality they accepted. As the sightings continued to be dissected and discussed, the fabric of the community was tested. Enfield, a town like any other, had become a nexus of the unexplainable, a place where the veil between the known and the unknown seemed perilously thin. As the dust settled on the flurry of sightings and the media circus that enveloped Enfield, Illinois, the community began to reflect on the surreal chapter that had unfolded in their midst. The Enfield monster, a creature of the night that had sparked both fear and intrigue, gradually receded from the immediate concerns of daily life, but left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of the town and the broader discourse on unexplained phenomena. In the aftermath, researchers and skeptics alike descended upon Enfield, eager to dissect the events and perhaps uncover a rational explanation for the sightings. Among them were sociologists and cryptozoologists, each approaching the mystery from their angles, searching for threads of truth in the tapestry of rumors and reports. The investigation led by Western Illinois University took a particularly critical view, framing the episode as a case study in social contagion. The researchers posited that the collective behavior of the community, influenced by the initial reports and amplified by the media, played a significant role in perpetuating the phenomenon. Their findings suggested that in the absence of concrete evidence, the power of suggestion and the human propensity for storytelling could transform isolated incidents into legends. Yet, the theory of social contagion did not fully satisfy those who had experienced something unexplainable in the shadowy outskirts of Enfield. For them, the monster was more than just a figment of collective imagination. It was a tangible presence that had invaded their lives, however fleetingly. The debate over the Enfield monster's existence and nature underscored a deeper, universal fascination with the unknown. It reminded us that the world is still full of mysteries, creatures, and phenomena that elude scientific explanation. The monster became a symbol of this uncharted territory, a reminder that beyond the edges of our maps, there be dragons. As years passed, the Enfield monster sightings transformed from a local curiosity into a fixture of American folklore, a story shared among enthusiasts of the paranormal and the unexplained. It joined the ranks of other legendary creatures, like Bigfoot and the Mothman, entities that occupy the liminal spaces between reality and myth. For the residents of Enfield, the monster is a piece of their history, a story that binds the community together with threads of wonder and wariness. It serves as a cautionary tale about the unforeseen consequences of curiosity and the pursuit of the unknown. The fields and forests around Enfield still hold the secret of the monster, a secret guarded by time and the changing landscape. The Enfield monster's legacy is a complex tapestry woven from fear, fascination, and the inherent human desire to explore the unknown. It challenges us to question what lies beyond the reach of our understanding and invites us to consider that the world is far more mysterious and wondrous than we might believe. In the realm of the Enfield monster, the only certainty is the enduring allure of the mystery itself, a story that continues to captivate and chill the hearts of those who wander into the darkness in search of answers. Thus, the tale of the Enfield monster fades into the mists of time, a haunting whisper in the annals of true American mysteries, reminding us that some secrets remain hidden, cloaked in the shadows of the unexplained, waiting for the next curious soul to dare to uncover the truth.